And then there was one, as in 1 week left. Week 15, April 29th through May 3rd, and this will be the conclusion of qualitative research methods. You have one brief assignment to do this week, and that's a discussion board post. And in that discussion board post, I would like you to tell me, what have you learned? What have you learned about qualitative research? What have you learned about research in general? What have you learned about yourself as a researcher? I'm looking forward to reading these responses and getting a little feedback from you all about what you've picked up and what you learned about you, and then what you would like to do as far as research goes. Maybe you found out, I don't want to do research. Well, if you're in grad school, that's what you're building towards. So it's worth it. I really enjoy teaching this class because in our profession, as communication professionals, we must constantly do research. The other class I'm teaching this semester is media management. I have a couple of you in that class as well. And if you would like to chime in here and say, you know, when we think of research, we tend to think about writing journal articles and being all stuffed shirt and going and presenting at conferences. But in reality, a lot of the research we do is applied. We're going to use that as market research to find out how to best sell our product, or what movie is going to work the best, what approach is going to work best for our radio station, those types of things. So the research is critical. We learn more about ourselves, we learn more about our culture, we learn more about our community, and we learn how to serve it better. So hopefully you got all of that from qualitative research. If you didn't, it's okay. It's not for everybody. But let me know. So on that discussion board post, share your honest opinions on that. All right? That is due by Sunday, May 5th at midnight. And then the other thing you're working on is your final project, and that will be due by next Wednesday, May 8th at 5 p.m. Now, the thing with your final project, take the mini projects, the little things that we've done along the way, and finalize those, clean those up, and then put it all together. There should be an introduction that should end with your research questions. There should be a methodology section where you're telling me what it is that you're planning to do for your research. Again, you don't have to go conduct it. All right. I've had a couple people ask me, they're going to be doing interviews, and where do they put their interview questions? That would be in an appendix. And if you want to add an appendix, that's perfectly fine. It would go after you. I have to think about that for a minute. It goes after your reference page. Okay. So title page, just like you would for anything else, do your introduction, end your introduction with your research questions, give me your methodology, and then your references. And if you want to include your interview questions, go ahead and include those and make that an appendix. Okay, so that is it for this week. This is the last video I'll be producing. I've really enjoyed having you all in this class. I love talking about research. I love teaching the quantitative and the qualitative research classes. I do a little bit of each of them myself. I'm not one of those that decides, well, I'm only quantitative or I'm only qualitative. For me, it depends on what the topic is. So I enjoy teaching this class very, very much. I've enjoyed having you all in here, and if there's ever anything I can do for any of you, please reach out to me and let me know, and I'll be glad to help. Thanks. Take care.